Cuba, que viva Cuba.
Hi guys, it's Jay from Ayaba's Wynd. I'm here to do the reading for Scorpios for August 2019. I'm going to start off with a prayer and then we'll go straight into the reading. I read from Orisha cards because I'm a priestess initiated in the Afro-Cuban Yoruba tradition. And so I'm coming from a Spiritismo Afro-Cuban perspective on interpretation of the cards. So I use Orisha cards, and then I will pull from some Odus that are basically the living doctrine that we as followers in the Lukumi Yoruba tradition live by to fulfill our destinies in the most positive, successful way possible. Some of these things may resonate with you, none of the things may resonate with you, or all of the things may resonate with you. By any means, if you have any questions once the reading is over, you can email me at ayabaswind, WYND 999 at gmail.com. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so we're going to get started with the reading, and we will begin with prayers and then go from there. Okay. Light, peace, and progress to the spirit guides and protections and the guardian angels of the Scorpio collective whose birthdays fall between October 23rd and November 21st. Light, peace, and progress to the spirit guides, guardian angels, guides and protections of the Scorpio collective whose birthdays fall between October 23rd and November 21st. Light, peace, and progress to the spirit guides, guardian angels, guides and protections of the Scorpio collective whose birthdays fall between October 23rd and November 21st. I come before you here today to channel your information, spirit guides, and protections of the Scorpio collective. I pray that the information flows abundantly and accurately and clearly so that your Scorpio children can receive the help, the guidance, and assistance they need for August 2019. I pray for new beginnings for the Scorpio collective. I pray that you will give them the remedies and the tools that they need to fulfill their destiny in the most positive, successful way possible. I honor you and I praise you and I thank you for being here. And I pray that you will continue to keep all the doors and the paths to the Scorpio collective open. I thank you and I praise you multiple. So I'm going to start off. I'm going to pull 5 cards from the Orisha tarot deck, and then we will go from there. Okay. So just give me a second. It's too many cards. Okay. We need one more. There we go. All right. So I'm just going to just give me a second or two so I can set up the cards. Um, okay. I have one reverse here. So it's okay, guys. Wow. All right. Okay, guys. It looks like that many of the Scorpios, From July to August, we're having some rough moments, all right? The cards that fell were the Two of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Village, which is basically the equivalent to the Tower moment, Iku, which is death, and then the Ten of Swords. I read somewhat according to the classic tarot, but I also look at the cards to get the interpretation. Wow. I mean, what's standing out here is the Village. It seems that everything has fallen apart, like things are falling apart or have fallen apart in your life. Um, it looks really bad. Emotionally, there's a lot going on. We have a lot of uh, struggle, strife. Um, it talks about the three of, actually, it's not the Three of Swords, it's the Three of Wands. All right, so the Three of Wands is like you're looking to for your ship to come in. You're looking to get out of this. You're looking to be delivered from this hot mess that has happened in your life. Okay, things could possibly be moving now, but it doesn't look so good right now. Um, you have Iku. Iku is in our tradition the equivalent of death. All right, and so there's it could be death of a relationship, death of old cycles, old habits, old ways. Um, you know, there's a lot of things going on here. So it could possibly mean that someone has passed away or may possibly pass away. Okay. And then also, too, that you need to guard yourself and protect yourself from injury and guard your loved ones from injury as well at this time. This is a little shaky period of time. So I'm going to give you the remedies to help you to kind of maneuver through this time here. You have the Ten of Fire. Um, so basically, the Ten of Fire is the Ten of Swords. It's basically talking about helping you to navigate, to get to cut loose of something, to get away from something, okay? And it's showing this man walking over hot coals, all right? And to try and navigate through these tough times, all right? He's having a really tough time now, and no wonder, because Iku is in the picture. You have this tower movement, I'm sorry, this tower moment here. You know, you see people laid out, they're sick, they're dying. It's a hot mess right now. You have the Three of Wands, so, you know, you're looking for hope and guidance and support here, and that's why I'm here to help you to navigate through this. And then you have the Two of Swords. Okay, the Two of Swords is basically, you know, you're at a turning point. You got to make a decision as to what you're going to do. Are you going to stay in this hot mess here? You're going to stay in this tower moment, or are you going to save yourself, save your family, and move on? Okay, there's always a solution to the problem. There's always a solution, more than one solution to the problem. You just got to see your way out. All right. So I'm going to leave these cards out here. I said the Three of Air. You're waiting for your ships to come in, but it came reverse. Okay, so that means that there's some stagnation. There's something that's holding you back. All right, and so we're going to try and figure out what that is. So let me pull from some Odu cards. Remember, I said Odu is basically the living doctrine that we in the Yoruba, Afro-Cuban, Lukumi system live by, and it helps us to work on fulfilling our destiny. Okay, so let me just let me have a couple of seconds here to pull the cards. Okay, 3 cards came for you. Okay, so that's saying Spirit has a lot to say to you. Okay, so let's start with the first card. You may want to get something to write with because remember, we're trying to remedy this situation. So Odu helps to remedy the situation. And like I said, you have the Death card. You have the Village, which is the Tower moment. And then you have this guy walking over hot coals. So there's problems there. all right? And you're pretty much at a crossroads trying to make a decision, all right? And so let's figure out how to do this. So Spirit is saying, he who doesn't know does not die like he who knows. So basically it's saying, if you know better, then do better. Okay? And that there's no excuse. You can't say that you didn't know when you do know. All right, so let's go into this Odu a little bit deeper. Here it's saying that some of the Scorpios have an issue with alcoholism, or that alcoholism runs in the family, and you have to really be careful of it breaking you down, of it pulling you to the dark side, of you having a tower moment, okay? Because basically what it's saying that, alcoholism not only has effect on one person, but it has an effect on the whole family, the whole unit, whoever you're with. It affects everybody, and it can tear things down. All right. It's saying here that you are being watched. Someone is watching you. Okay. I don't know who that is. It could be neighbors watching you. It could be spirit watching you. It could be the energy of Iku watching you. Okay. Iku in our tradition is an energy that basically floats around all over the world looking for souls to take, okay? And so people should do things to protect their home, to protect their doors, to protect their lives, to protect their children, so that Iku does not come for them and take their life, okay? So basically, it's saying that you're being watched. If you have any kind of mental distress, depression, anxiety attacks, it's really strongly recommending that you go to a psychiatrist or a psychologist therapy to get help. Okay, that will help you to deal with tower moments that you feel, the stress and anxiety that you're dealing with. Okay. It says you have to be careful here with being overindulgent. You really have to be very careful. This will do that falls. You got to be careful of eating too much, drinking too much, having too much sex, doing too much drugs. This is like the Odu of overindulgence. So you got to be very careful, because that can cause tower movements. I'm sorry, I can't even say the word. Tower moments, and the worst case scenario, it can bring death. Okay, so it's really telling you to watch it. It's saying in this period of time, which could cover these next couple of weeks. It could have covered the weeks before, or weeks going into September, that you may be having severe mood swings. And that's why Spirit is recommending that you get therapy. Okay. You should be careful with fire in this time. This is kind of hot. There's a lot of heat to this Odu. So you got to be careful with fires in your house. Be careful with candles, leaving candles lit when you're not there. When you leave, put the candle out, okay? If you have children around, definitely watch the candle. If you have animals, watch the candle. And if you know you have little furry creatures like mice, watch the candle, because they can knock it over. It can start a fire. And that'll be some issues, okay? It's saying that you should be careful with the law during this time, and just tread lightly, all right? Because the energy here for Scorpios is a very hot energy for the next several weeks, okay? And how you get through it is based on, what your spiritual practices are. So if you pray a lot, if you're connected to spirit, if you're doing spiritual baths, if you're attending spiritual functions, if you do yoga and meditation, you're going to get through this time period of the tower, the village, and Iku, and all of the problems much faster than someone who is just new to this and trying to get help. Okay. It's saying if you are a man, you tend to like a lot of women. And so, that's your prerogative, but you just got to be careful, because in doing that, there could be a lot of unexpected pregnancies, and there could possibly be STDs that await you. So you want to definitely be careful of that. It's saying wear a lot of white to center you, to keep you calm and cool during this period. This tower moment is a movement. moment is not a joke, okay? So wearing a lot of white will help you to stay cool and calm, to keep those anxiety levels down. And like I said, also going to therapy is good. Taking white baths. I have the recipe for the white baths in the discussion section of this YouTube channel. And you just take your left hand, you mix it, you say prayers for what you need and want to happen. And then after you physically bathe, then you pour from your head down, you air dry, and then you really go into meditation mode. You dress in white, you sleep in white sheets, and you stay in that really cool, calm, and collected mode until all of this heat passes over. Okay. It's saying be careful at eating at other people's houses. Okay. You could get poisoned. You could get sick. You can get food poisoning. That's really what I'm saying. But also watch people's energy. If you know someone has been really depressed, remember, depression is an energy, it's an emotion, and it can be transferred into food. And so then you eat their food, and then you wind up feeling depressed after you ate their food. And then you go home with a hell of a lot more drama because you ate from someone who's depressed. Okay, so be careful at eating at other people's houses. Do not pawn jewelry. It's saying don't carry weapons. And basically it's saying drinking can turn you into a drunk. So remember, this Odu talks about he who doesn't know does not die like he who knows. It talks about alcoholism running into your family. So you can have one drink. One drink turns into two drinks, turns into three drinks. And it's saying you can become an alcoholic like that, bring tower moments into your life, into your household, into your family, causing lots of problems, issues, and then worst case scenario, equal death. Okay, we don't need that, right? It's saying feed those who come to your house for luck. So if you have dinner parties, if someone comes over to talk about something, make sure you give them something to drink, give them something to snack on, something to eat, okay? Because in this Odu, people talk about you. They talk good about you, they talk bad about you. But you want to kind of steer them in the mode of talking good about you, having good perspectives on you, okay? So by feeding them, that helps to smooth it over. And that also helps to bring luck into your life and into your household. And in our tradition, we call luck Ire. And the more Ire that you can pull into your life, the better. Ire is blessings, all right? Watch your tongue. This Odu, people have a razor sharp tongue. Scorpios are already known to have razor sharp tongues, all right? They can slice you and dice you with the words they say. But here, whoo, you can cause some problems. You can cause a tower moment in people's lives, okay? Just by the whipping of your tongue, just by certain words that are said. So you really, really, really got to watch your tongue. Be very careful. And because your tongue is so powerful here, because you're Ache, the words that you're speaking, the energy and the power that you walk with, that everyone walks with, is so strong. Use that Ache, use that energy with your tongue to create good things, positive moments, to turn these tower moments around. All right. It's saying here, don't leave your personal items at anyone's house. Don't leave your personal items because it's saying someone can do brujeria, or witchcraft on them. Okay? People who you least expect. I'm telling you. So it's really saying do not leave your belongings at people's houses. And if you do, if you can stand to get rid of it, get rid of it. Just leave it. Don't even ask for it back. Okay? Because you don't know what they have done to this piece of clothing. Because here in this Odu, there's a lot of jealousy, okay, and envy here, okay? And so people smile in your face, but they'll stab you in your back and they'll try and do things to hurt you. Um, it's saying here, do not wear things with holes in them because you lose your wealth. And holes are the hot thing to wear in your ripped jeans, ripped, clothes or whatever. But here, this Odu is owned by the Orisha Shango. Okay, and the Orisha is an aspect of God that we can connect with here on this earth. And Shango is a king. Okay, he is royalty. Okay, and so kings and royalty represent money, and you want to keep your money, you want to keep your blessings. So it's symbolic. It's saying that when you wear holes, all your blessings leak spiritually out of these holes. So you want to keep your wealth, your money, you want to keep everything right, in order to move forward, okay? You have the potential to be great. You have the potential to be a great actor if you're not already, a great singer if you're not already. So it's saying, why not go ahead and do it? Take a chance. Do it. Put yourself out on YouTube. Maybe you'll get discovered. Go to, American Idol, tryouts, auditions, try and get a gig at a nightclub. It's saying that here you have the potential to be a star. You have the potential to crown yourself, king yourself, okay, or queen yourself, all right? If you're feeling suicidal, it's saying, yet again, go seek therapy, okay? There are so many varieties of solutions to problems, okay? So even though you have a tower moment, we all have tower moments. That's why I started this channel. You can get through it. And people are there to help you. I'm going to help you as well, okay? You need to seek help. Your ancestors need to be addressed. And you're saying, well, what are my ancestors? Who are they? Your grandparents that have passed away, your aunts and uncles that have passed away in your bloodline. Those are your ancestors. What you can simply do, light a candle for them. Dedicate the candle. I dedicate this candle to you, Grandma and Grandpa. I pray for blessings. I pray for your help, your guidance, assistance to help me through this tower moment. Please, I need your help. I acknowledge you. I pray for your spirit's upliftment. I pray that you will help me through these tough times. That's what they want. Put a little glass of water next to it. Boom. Say your prayers. Knock 3 times. And you have acknowledged them because your ancestors want acknowledgement. They may be waking you up at night. You may be hearing things at night, okay? They may be coming to you in your dreams. That is a sign that they want your acknowledgement. It is not a bad thing. Your blood is not a bad thing, okay? I know in some traditions they say, oh, when they're dead, they need to stay dead. No, they're spirits. They're connected to you. Okay, they're your ancestors. It goes way, 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 way back. They're here to help you. As long as they are spirits of the light and they live their lives reasonably well and good, then they are here to help you. But you got to meet them halfway. You got to give them acknowledgement. You got to call their full name out and say prayers to them, and they will help you through this tower moment. I promise you, they will. Okay? Um, your reading is going to go a little longer. The next Odu talks about he who removes someone's eyes removes his own. Okay? So it's basically, you trying to shut people down. You shutting people down unnecessarily. You're going to shut your own stuff down. Okay? Basically, if you're cursing someone unnecessarily, that curse is going to come back to you. And you're going to receive it stronger than what you put it out. Okay? So basically it's saying you got to watch how you interact with people. Okay? It's saying here that you may have some bad dreams. You may be experiencing bad dreams, in which case you wear white, sleep on white sheets, take white baths, and that should alleviate. You want to smoke out the house with sage, frankincense, and myrrh. Say prayers. Elevate your ancestors with candlelight, a little glass of water, and say prayers to them. Call out their name, ask them for help. It's saying here, do not use expired medicine because it will cause harm and sickness. Do not. Don't borrow medicine from people. Don't use expired medicines, okay? If someone sends you to a place to go pick up something, don't go, okay? There could be problems here, okay? Act like you're sick. Act like you have something else to do, but don't go. Heed my words. Spirit is saying that if someone sends you to go do something, don't go. You could get in a car accident. There could be iku, death, okay, waiting for you around the corner, okay? It could be a setup. I don't know what you're involved in. It could be a setup. There could be a car accident. There could be something. You could get robbed, mugged, killed. Worst case scenario. Okay? It's saying don't go. Make up the excuse you don't feel well. It's saying that you could have problems with your head, your brain, your eyesight. Okay? So definitely go to a medical professional, a doctor, to get that checked. And in the meantime, you keep your head wrapped in white, a white hat, a white head tie, scarf, do white baths on your head, okay? Saying watch your eyesight, get your eyes checked, because that can be an indicator of something more happening within your head, okay? It's saying that someone in your family may go to jail. If they haven't already gone to jail, it's saying someone in your family may be at risk for going to jail. So you need to be very aware and careful of that. Be vigilant, and maybe you can ask your ancestors to protect them. All right, you can ask them to help you. It's saying that rumors that are spread during this time can be deadly. Okay, so all of that bochinche, gossip, rumors, steer clear of it, because that can cause the tower moment. You know, lots of issues, and it's saying here death. Okay, so it could be deadly. It's saying never hit a child on the head. If you've done so in the past, don't do it anymore, okay? Because that can bring madness. That will destroy your blessings, okay? That'll put you in a deeper hole than where you are already, and you don't need that. That's bad luck. Do not hit a child in the head. Don't. Do not. Okay? Children are considered blessings in many traditions, okay? You hit a child in the head, that's disrespecting the head, that's disrespecting the energies that rule the head. And that's not a good look. It's saying during this time, don't pick up heavy things. You can pull your back out. Okay, don't lift up heavy things. Okay, um, you may be sick. You may be getting sick, and if you do get sick, or if you already are sick, it may be a sign that you may need spiritual help. Okay, you know, yeah, there are bacteria, there's viruses that cause sickness, but there are also low level spirits, dark energies that cause sickness as well. And so, with this, you need to not only see a medical professional, but you should also consult with a spiritualist, a spiritual advisor, to see if any remedies can be done um, to get rid of this spiritual thing that may be causing sickness. Okay. So the last thing, and you were told before, this is reaffirming it, and you see that there's fire here, like the village is on fire. It's tower moment. It's saying here, don't play with fire or you will be burned. And it came in the other cards. He who doesn't know does not die like he who knows. So basically, if you know something is going to cause you problems, don't do it. If you know someone's married and you know they have a crazy husband or wife, you know that's going to cause problems. It's saying here, don't play with fire or you will be burned. Okay? No bueno. And you got to watch it, because here you could be burned in a number of different ways. Here you really got to watch your blood. You got to watch for the transmission of STDs. Okay? From having unprotected sex with people. You really got to watch it. This is really hot here. Be careful of visiting sick people. If you visit sick people in the hospital, do not stand at the head of the bed or the foot of the bed. Stand in the center area of the bed. Why? Because sometimes when people are sick in the hospital, the spirits that can cause sickness, physical sickness, are at the head and at the foot. And if you are at the head and the foot, these spirits can jump onto you, okay, and hitchhike home with you. And then when you get home, you wind up feeling sick. You wind up feeling depressed, lethargic, no energy, nauseous. Why? Because the spirit has jumped on and piggybacked, hitchhiked home with you. Okay, and so that's why the white baths, you got to do that. Sage, spiritual cleaning, herb baths. Okay, get rid of those spirits. All right. It's saying someone is envious of you because you know more. Okay? They're envious of you because of your experience and your knowledge. You got to watch your back here. Okay? It's saying money may be coming through a woman. Another sign got this as well. It's saying money may be coming through a woman. I don't know who this woman is, but money may be coming through a woman. So just keep your eyes open for that. That's a good thing. Um, it's saying here that if you were married, your husband may have left you due to something bad that was done. I don't know what bad that was. I don't know if he got someone pregnant, if he cheated on you, if he abused you, or if he did something more serious than that. But it's saying that he left, or he may be leaving because of something bad that he's done. Okay, or something bad that someone has done to him. Watch traps for on paper, like contracts. Okay, so it's saying that there are traps that are being set here. Okay, and you basically have to navigate. Like he's walking on hot coals here. You basically are going to have to navigate. You just got to be very careful. All right, because someone can try and trip you up. It's saying here that you may hear news of someone passing away. And here we go. What came? The Iku, the death card. Okay, and like I said at the beginning of this reading, you may hear of someone passing. Okay, death is close. Okay, it's somewhere in the vicinity. It could be death of a relationship, could be symbolic death of a relationship, a love relationship, a business relationship. It's a loss of something. Okay, and it's saying here it could be someone that you um, know that could be passing away. Basically, it's saying don't go to the funeral, the wake, or the burial. Okay, especially if you are not feeling well. Why? Because there are tons of spirits in all of these places. Many of these spirits, their lives have been taken too soon. Some of them don't even know that they're dead. They're stuck in between the earthly plane and the spiritual plane, and they're roaming. Okay, and if you have a light with you, if you have a light with you, a spiritual light, okay, they're attracted to the light. They will piggyback home with you. All right, and cause problems in your relationships, cause mood swings, changes, in attitude. It won't be good. So try and make up an excuse that you can't go. If you can help it. If you got to go, dress in white. If you can't dress in white because you feel like you're going to stick out like a sore thumb, after you go to the funeral, the wake, wherever it is you go, take that white bath. I told you the white bath is on the discussion section um, page. All right. Watch your arms and legs during this time. Watch working out if you work out. Watch your arms and your legs because it's saying they could break. One or two of them could break if it hasn't already broken. So be very careful. It could be a slight break, like a fracture, but it could break. So watch your activities. Watch mounting horses, motorcycles, bicycles, all of those things, skateboards, rollerblades. Okay, just watch all of that. It's saying that someone may have thrown brujo to make you lose your job or your life. This is serious. This is hot. This is the reality. And this Odu, because it's governed by spirit. It's an Orisha. This Odu is saying everything that these cards said. Okay? Remember when the cards fell, it was like, oh my God, what's going on here? The village, the man walking on hot coals, Iku. Okay? It's saying that someone may have thrown, there's a very strong possibility that someone threw brujeria or witchcraft at you. Okay? I don't know. They went to someone and had some work done, and they had a piece of your clothing, and they used a picture of yours. I don't know what they did and how they did it, but they're saying that someone worked something, and that's why you're experiencing some kind of tower moment in your life. Okay? And so with that, you definitely got to get a spiritual consultation. You should be taking the white baths, like I said, frankincense and myrrh, prayer and meditation for illumination. I also have connected you with Jason Gallant. He's the featured channel on my YouTube channel. And he has a number of mantras for protection, guarding against the evil eye, guarding against, evil doers and dark energies. Say those mantras. I'm telling you, they work. They work miracles. Also, acknowledgement of your ancestors. Oh, they are powerful. Even though they are in the spiritual realm, they will move things around, shift things around for you to make things happen for you, to get rid of that brujeria and that witchcraft that was thrown to you. Okay? If you have any questions, like I said, you can email me at Ayabas Wynd, Wynd, 999@gmail.com, and I will certainly be able to help you. You can also consult for a private reading. I pray and hope that all this information was helpful to you. Not all of you may be going through this. Some of this may have already happened. Some of this may be about to happen. Keep your eyes open. And remember, there's a remedy for everything. You are not stuck. And there's multiple solutions to these problems, okay? And it may involve you stepping up a little more. Yes, you've got to pray, but you may have to take things a little bit further to break whatever it is that has been put on you. Okay, so I will see you in the next couple of weeks to do the reading towards the end of the month to get you ready for September. Um, please remember to like, share, especially share for fellow Scorpios, and subscribe. All right, I'll see you guys later.